So welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be looking at our business model canvas, and I'll be taking us through it. So firstly, we're going to start with our key partners. So our key partners essentially are the people who we've worked with or will work with to help us have this algorithm. So number one is the official Fantasy Premier League API. With the community-driven data sources are where we'll be able to get our data from, historical data of players, their points, and their previous statistics, which we'll need for our algorithm. And then for cloud providers like AWS, which is what we use, will be able to help us for hosting services. So that's where we'll be able to, that's what we're able to deploy our algorithm with or our model with. And then as well as fantasy football content creators who help us promote the deal or promote the algorithm and model so that many other managers who play the game can be able to use it or know about it. So third-party APIs such as with statistics, which the official Fantasy Premier League API doesn't have, or the GitHub repositories don't have. So this can be very useful for that. And then the next aspect we'll look at are the activities we undertook. Number one was the collection. We got data from our open, and then we processed the redundant, which had no, which was not filled in. And then we did our boost model development so that we can carry out the predictions and come up with the model. And then we provided a real-time prediction service, which was illustrated in our model deployment video, where we saw how you can enter a player's name and it can be able to predict their total points at this point. And then user dashboard, the player or a manager can interact with it and come up with their predictions on their own. And then APIs maintenance is what we're doing right now, which is looking after any bugs or errors that may occur at this point. So the key activities such as an XG boost model for development, historical hard deployment, a development team, which was me and Pes, and sports and for a long time, and then a user community, which will be the managers who interact with the application. So the value propositions essentially are what we provide. So from our model and its readings, we think we will be able to provide a 98% accurate prediction, data-driven transfer insights, which is from the predicted points and everything, which will help managers know who to transfer in and transfer out. From predictions, they can be able to know which captains to choose for that particular game week. And then from us choosing using data and not prices, players can be able to get undervalued players and come up with a more budget-friendly team and still be able to compete. Us doing the predictions for you saves time from analysis and watching games. And then this in general will be able to provide managers who compete in mini leagues with their friends to have a competitive edge and do well in those games. So customer relationships is how we interact and how we be able to have a relationship with our customers. So through community support forums and personalized feedback recommendations, feedback integration, and weekly prediction updates. So here we get out to what they're saying, OPIs, and then on a weekly basis, provide them with predictions and what we think, which player will perform well, which player will not perform well, and such and such. So the channels for that would definitely be like a social media account, email newsletters for the weekly updates, a web application which we have, or a mobile show that, or the market which we think we use the most. For example, competitive managers, the content creators who are the ones who are niche market, casual FPL players who are the biggest portion of the market, people who play mini leagues which are also similar to the casual FPL players. So those are the segmented, and beginners segmented as well. So that's our customer segment. And then for macro structure, this is what we came up with. How much we spend for the cloud hosting, our web development, marketing, and outreach to be able to get funds to promote us and stuff like that, and engage with the players. And then our revenue streams, for example, a freemium subscription model where they subscribe, they're able to get more in-depth predictions and stuff like that. And then the rest are there very much.